Welcome back to the Story of Liberty. John Bona here. We're continuing our discussion on the free market, the free enterprise system. We'll just spend a few minutes here talking about taxes. Yes, unfortunately, the government does have a right to collect taxes. You know, I can honestly say that I have never met anyone, and I have friends on both sides of the aisle, but no one who likes to pay taxes. Everybody seems to be in agreement on that. But we do get a clear answer in the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 17. Some of the enemies of Christ came to him and asked if it was proper to pay taxes to Caesar or not. Christ took a coin and commented about whose likeness was on it, and said, "Therefore, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar, and to God the things that are God's." But as I mentioned earlier in some of our other programs, the government should not collect taxes to redistribute these funds to others to carry out some social agenda it desires. Oh, I forgot to mention, taxes should be low, not high. Ultimately, we're arguing about the burden of government. Do you know that? Not taxes, because oppressive taxes, big taxes, and oppressive government go hand in hand. Just the way it works. You know, did you know there's a vast difference between the state taking your money through taxes and you're giving it, say, to some charity? There's no benevolence in the government taking your money and redistributing it to someone else. That's not benevolent. That's socialism. When we discuss lowering taxes, it's really the code word for reducing, contracting the welfare state, or decreasing the dependency on the federal government. Now, frankly, the more we give in to government, the more they want. The more we give them, the more they want. You know, I always look to the Bible, because in the Old Testament, the people of Israel were required to pay 10% of their income to the Lord. The system was like a flat tax because everyone paid the same percentage. A poll tax. Some say it could have been higher with that. But if someone made, like in today's number, say $40,000, they paid $4,000 tax. If someone made $400,000, they paid $40,000 tax. You know, both rich and poor, we all get to use the same, say, fire protection, the same roads, the same military protection. We all receive exactly the same benefits from government. But the thing is, each person deserves what he has legally and fairly earned. The reality is some people earn more. Great athletes get more than normal athletes, and great singers get more than regular singers, and great physicians get more than a regular kind of doctor. That's just the way it is. And that's why Michael Jordan got paid a lot more than some guy on the bench. So that's the way it is. That's what is really fair. What you fairly earned. Now, what is the best idea to end a recession? Well, it may not be the only solution, but there's two words that really will help a lot if we do it. Reduce taxes. It'll work. The socialist goal is to just do the opposite. Because socialism, see, they increase taxes. They regulate. There's more regulation, more red tape, and they control the working people and private enterprise. That's not right. Unfortunately, over the last decades, all three branches of government, Congress, the President, and the court, have went outside the borders of the Constitution, the powers that were given to them. They forgot that they were hired to serve the people, not to oppress them. I'll end with this, with the 44th and 45th verse of the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. He shall lend to you, and you shall not lend to him. He shall be the head, and you shall be the tail. You know, there's something about this here that relates to America's debt and deficits right now.